Hey guys, TwinCam here and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to episode 2 of my Project Studio build series. So today's episode is all about getting the groundworks ready in preparation of the build itself. So as you can see, I have Matt here with me again and we're starting off with a bit of painting with waterproof paint for the fence, as this is the first time in about 10 years that I've been able to do it. So a great opportunity to get this done. So yeah, what to expect from this series? Well, as I've said in the first episode, of which if you've not seen yet, a link will be in the description below, that this series is not a how-to series, but just the way of how I built the studio from scratch. It has taken about 12 months so far to plan this build, from making sketches to scale drawings, finding suppliers to help with the build and getting everything delivered to actually start the physical build itself. So now we're just clearing out some compacted soil around the edges of the slabs and the fence line to help with the drainage. It slopes down to this end of the garden, so any rainwater when it rains collects here. So digging out this soil and laying some broken slabs will help in the drainage and get rid of the rainwater quickly and prevent the studio space from sitting in a puddle. So working out exactly what would be needed for this build took a bit of time once the scale drawings were completed. So the different lengths of timber to the number of screws used were worked out because I was limited by a budget I had, which is why I am so grateful for the help I got from all the suppliers. Just a fun fact for you, the total number of screws I used for this build is 1,386 of various sizes. So as you can see now, we've moved to the other end of the garden, up by the back gate, and starting to dig out some of the cement to enable to be able to lift these two slabs, as I need to run the armour cabling underneath them, as to stop anyone who uses the gate from tripping over it. The armour cabling is to run from the front of the house to the studio, which is about 23 metres apart. Now we're digging out a channel for the armour cabling so the slabs do not sit on the cable itself, and also a channel for the internet cables I will be running from the house, which I will be drilling a hole through the wall, which I will do off camera, and then feed the internet cables through and into a tube underneath the slabs at a later time. And now we're removing the gate support from the fence, as the cable will be going through by the fence post. This was a little tricky, as these screws have been here from when the house was built. So with the gate support off, I'm now measuring up and cutting out a section to enable the cable, when the support is back into position, to be poked through the fence. This being a really hard, solid bit of timber, took quite a bit to actually get cut out this section, but we got there in the end. Right, okay, that's the support cut out, and now putting it back into position onto the fence post, which was a bit quicker than taking it off, that has to be said. And now we're just quickly laying the tubing for the internet cable, and now I'm running the armour cabling along the front of the house. This will go through to the electrical box and then through the wall to the inside and connect to the fuse box later, and then the other end getting poked through the fence and will run along the fence line towards the studio. So now we're just backfilling to cover the cabling and tubing, and then flattening them out so that the slab can then be put back into position with a little bit of tweaking here and there, just to enable the slab to sit back down flat as possible, and then that will be the job done. And unfortunately that's all we've got time for now. So I hope that has shown you a little bit into what it took to get started with this build. So if you liked what you've seen and you want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.